you see. Okay, so the person who created Unix is Dennis and his friends. Okay, so they created that in it was in Bell Lab, I believe, in California. So in states. Okay, so here we have a Mac, Apple. Okay, Mac. We got Linux. We got Unix. We got Windows. Okay, so in this video, I'm gonna cover a little bit of Windows. Linux. We're gonna do a little bit of demo, that way you guys can understand. Okay, so you need to understand Linux. Okay, the people who create Linux, Dennis, he also invent the C language. It's a computer language. He's the one who created. Okay, so some of you may say, then how do you know? When I went in college back in the day, I took that in school. You know, so yeah. So here, I just want to cover a little bit of introduction to computer hardware. Okay, so a hardware is any part of your computer that you can physically touch. Okay, printer is a part of the hardware. Mouse, USB. Okay, because you can touch it. Your camera, you can touch it. Okay, it's a part of the hardware. Something that you can touch, it's a part of a hardware. The one you cannot touch, it's part of a software. You know, you can see your nose, your eyes, your hand. It's like a part of a hardware. But your spirit, you don't see it. That is like a software. Okay, that's why I put like this. So printer, scanner, mouse, router, these one are the part of a hardware. Okay, so introduction to computer software. I'm not talking about software development. No. Okay, it's different. So software describes some things that you cannot touch. Software is what brings the hardware to life. Okay, so without software, computer is, you know, not that great. So the software is similar to your spirit. Without your spirit, you are dead. So you need to have a spirit. Okay, so here we go. We have in software is divided into two. Okay, we have system software, we have application software. Okay, I just want to cover a little bit. So I'm not gonna read them slice by slice, but I want you guys to understand. Okay, so we have the system software allows the computer to function and support application software. Application software is designed to work for the end user. Okay, so I'm just gonna cover this a little bit. It's a Linux, but I want to cover this a little bit. Okay, so when you look at application software, this is what we got inside of it. We have like database, we got a graphic, we got a browser. Okay, now Dennis and Thomas, they're the one who end up create and Ken, they're the one who create they're like, to me, the way I see them, I have a lot of respect for them. I have to be honest with you. I know Bill Gates is there, Steve Jobs is there, you know, but I have a lot of respect for them, for Dennis and Ken. I have like a lot of respect. I know the other one is dead, he passed away, but I still have a lot of respect for them. Okay, so without them, I don't know. Like the way I put it, the Unix is the grandfather of all the computer. If I want to put it like that. Okay, so in case you guys want to take a note, I don't want to read them slice by slice. Dennis is the one who invents the C language. Okay, so Unix, they use, you know, when you want to apply for the internet service, RSP. Okay, so the internet service provider, this one, okay, in case you don't get it, the internet service provider, okay, they use this Unix. Okay, even Mac, okay, they use it. So we come here now, we're gonna look at Linux. Okay, the person who created the C language is Dennis. He's American, and he's partner. Ken also is, I believe, is American. He's from Europe. He's European American, I believe. And then, yeah, he's the one who end up invent the Linux. Okay, so I have also a lot of respect for him. So, in Linux, in case you go to university or college, you can, if you want to take 1 year program or 2 years, some program they cover Linux courses, and then you also can write the certification. Okay, it's just like when you have a driver license in Canada. We have in Ontario we have we have G1, G2, G, and the other license. Okay, so now Mac, when we look at this one, sorry guys, I'm gonna explain a little bit also in Lingala. Okay, that way some of African, they're gonna get it. Omoni mutu oya a crea Linux kompona eza Denis na Ken oyo. Bango batu ba crea ordinateur oyo tobenga Linux. Ordinateur oyo eza makasi oyo. Eza makasi ordinateur oyo. Alors, ye oyo mta crea langue oyo tozobenga C language. Eza langue moko kala ya ordinateur, mais eza bien. So oyo bango eza bien. La linga ba livre na bango mingi. Unix oyo eza lokola koko ya ba ordinateur nyonso tu. Mac, Windows, Linux, rien. Yo yaza makasi. Mais babanda iki bazana mwa problème na tango akala. Poso mongo za ki cher makasi. Gouvernement pe ya américain kuna babanda ko boya bango bateka Unix oyo. Alors bateka ngo formate eza ki cher makasi. Allez. Tuye awa baiti omuna na Canada so ngoza internet ndaku to benga ngo ISP. Oyo na anglais tozoloba. Omon oyo na anglais tozoloba ngo internet service provider. Siko na kati ya ISP oyo ba utilizaka Linux te ba utiliza Unix. Mais Linux pe ezape na kati pe ya Mac pe lisusu baza ko utiliser Unix. Yango mona tie wana. Alors, toye mutu oya sala Linux, ona solo beza Unix. Mutu sala Denis na Ken baza ba américain. Oyo auta na nini na Europe, aza européen. Moni pays eza ikangana na Russie, comme na ngoni zela Finland. Eza ya na kanisi eza pays wana. Aza mutamboka wana. Maza mayele yemta créer yango. Na ba collègue ne quand même yomoko ko sala loko yomoko te na ba collègue na. Alors, soki olingo yeko la cours ya Linux, sozi programme ya mbula moko okoyeko la Linux. Zanakati msupeta msupo okoyeko na me zanakati. Guys, so yeah, like I said, so inside of Mac, you have a kernel, Linux kernel, Unix kernel, Windows kernel. Okay? So, now the core of the Linux system is the kernel. The kernels controls all the hardware and the software on the computer system. The kernel is responsible for the four main functions. Okay? We have the system memory management, we have the software program management, we have the hardware management, we have the file system management. One more time. The kernel is responsible for four main functions. We have the system memory management, we have the software program management, hardware management, file system management. Okay? So, yo as a responsable ya biloko 4 oyo. Yem tazo soin na bango. Okay? Ye oyo keno wana. Alors, na olobe biloko mwa mingi après. Donc ne malembe. Awa yango na lingi po bo comprendre. Guys, that's the main reason I want you guys to understand a little bit of hardware. So, this one is my host machine. we're gonna go to window XP, and then I'm gonna show you guys the shell I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm just gonna use this one. So here we go. Now this is what I'm talking about, the shell. Okay, in case you don't get it, let me delete this. So I'm just gonna right click here inside. I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna go to here, click on it. I'm gonna write CMD. Okay, this one. Click on it. Click on this one. Okay, so now when I double click on this, you see this one, the one I'm talking about. Let's just whatever this. You see this one I'm talking about, right? Now let's say I wanna ping. Let's see. Let me ping this. Let's see. Google.com, for example. Okay. So you see, this is the one I'm talking about. So you see, we have the hardware, we have the Canon, we have the bash. So when I'm talking about the bash, when I say about the bash, think about the shell. The one I'm talking about, the CMD. So here, this is the one I'm talking about, CMD. This is the one I'm talking about. So in case of Linux, we are dealing with the shell, the bash. Okay, so you need to know it. That's why I want to show you guys this. That way you're gonna understand. Okay, now when we go on Linux, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, so we're gonna, this one is just Windows XP. I just want to show you guys. Okay, so let's see. Even if I go like this, ping, let's see, 142, right, 251 41 68, for example. Okay, just to show you guys, you know what I mean. So yep, now we're gonna use Linux. Okay, so this one is Linux. This is the terminal. So when I click on this one here, double click on it, right? So here, let's see, if I type ls, okay, it show me the list here. Now let's see, if you clean like this, right, let's see, inside here, you know, when I show you guys CMD, this one where you tap the command, for example, I tap ls, the way I tap ls, right here, you see, when you look at the CMD, I type a ping www.google.com, right? That's what I did there. So here, in the case of here, this is not CMD, it's different because this one is Linux. So in case of Windows, when I use Windows XP, I end up tapping ping www.google.com. Okay, so here we're dealing with the shell. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, so let's see, we type this and then see, it's gonna shut the computer. Yeah, so you see the way when we look at Windows XP and the Linux, so you can see the bash. Okay, so shell is different than bash. Where if in case you study chemistry or biology, you're gonna hear something about the shell. You're gonna hear about, it's not the one I'm talking about. This is the one I'm talking about on the computer, the bash. Okay, when you see the bash, think about the shell. Okay, so the shell I'm talking about is like something like this. Okay, SHELL. This is the one. Okay. So now in when you use window, when you tap CMD, when you go on CMD, where you tap you see when I did ping www.google.com, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so like I put this that way you guys understand. So the hardware, that's the one, and the kernel is the one is controlling. Okay, if we go back a little bit, like I explained, so the kernel, this one, is responsible for 4 main functions: the system memory management, the software program management, the hardware management, the file system management. Okay, so that's why I end up putting like this. So this one is like the user, it's like you. Let's say this one is window, this one in window XP, and then I type this one CMD. Okay, so and then I tap there, so okay, so I put like this, that way you guys have an idea. Today we're not gonna do that much. I just want to give you guys the idea how it works, that way oh, okay. So the time we're gonna, because I want to go with you guys step by step. Every Tuesday I'm gonna load the video. I know I put this video on Wednesday, but I want you guys to, every Tuesday I'm gonna put the video. Okay, I teach French, English, some of the social science courses, include the other courses there, philosophy, theology. I put it in the other channel. Yeah, so here we're just gonna focus on technology. So this week we're gonna focus on Linux. The next week I'm gonna cover the part of the Linux again. So I'm gonna focus more on Linux. After, when we're done Linux, we're gonna go to different courses. Okay, so here we have the way I put, all the Linux distributions share the same kernel and the library. Okay, so and then you see we have a different type of Linux distribution available. Okay, so we just got, so yeah, so even Google Chrome use it. Okay, so we're gonna go online and then we're gonna see we're gonna look at the Linux distribution, and then after that, when we come back, we're gonna cover a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna go online and to take a look. All right, we're gonna see so you see, when we look at the different like in my case I use Ubuntu, Kali, CentOS. You guys can see. Okay, so Linux is the only, or here in college you're gonna hear this a lot, OS. They put OS instead of writing operating system. No, so Linux is the only OS, okay, that support all the hardware platform. Or you can say Linux is the only operating system that support all the hardware platform. Okay, so you can install Linux if you have let's say window, like in my case when I did the demo, you can see it. So if you use a virtual machine, you can install that there. Okay, but in this course I just want to cover this part. Okay, so we're gonna go online here. We're gonna go on Google, and then I'm gonna put the link for you guys. So we're gonna look at the Google. So you see we have here the 24 popular one Linux distribution. So you see we have Ubuntu, CentOS. So we have a different one here. So you can you can download them if you want to. So I just want to show you guys. Okay, so this is the one I was talking about. All right, so I'm gonna put the link for you guys. Okay, we got the Kali. I use Kali. I use this one, this, and this. I use this a lot. Okay, so yeah. So I'm gonna stop here for today. So thank you so much. In case you don't understand, please email me or contact me. I'm gonna try my best as I can to help you. So thank you so much. You guys take care. Bye bye.